Killings in Plateau, not farmer-herder clash, but genocide, Governor Mutfwang says. So the governor of Plateau State, Caleb Mutfwang, has alleged that the killing that is happening in Plateau State is not farmers-herders clash or land grabbing. It is a kind of genocide. It is an orchestrated way of claiming, claiming the state. And I tell you, so what is happening is still not far from what people call the Usman and Fodio agenda of, the Fulani agenda, trying to get back to that status of owning everywhere, and claiming the right over the people. This is a very bad one. The things we read in history over the Islamic activities and Muslims under Usman and Fodio that caused mayhem has not ended. That's still in it until now. What a big shame, I tell you. Let's dive into the details to see exactly what Governor Caleb is trying to say. Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang has stated that the latest violence in the state is not a farmers-herders clash, but a genocide. The governor expressed regret that the state ended the year 2023 with sadness, as more than 400 citizens were killed between April and December. In a New Year broadcast to the people, Mutfwang said that it is unbelievable that from small eruptions of conflict, sometimes in 2001, no one could have imagined that our dear state would witness such unquantifiable bloodshed of innocent lives, some known and others unknown. So he also expressed sadness that Plateau State has become the cynosure of the whole nation and the world for the wrong reason. That's bad, though. That's bad, I tell you. That's bad. If it is true that it is not farmer-herder clash, then it is bad. He's the governor, so he knows what he's saying. He has first-hand information. He knows what is happening in the state. So, and now what is the government going to do? Because obviously, this killing started long ago, especially the most remarkable during Goodluck Jonathan's government. And all through Buhari's government, nothing was done. Now, Tinubu's government, it looks more like still nothing is going to be done. So in its words, while it is true that we ended the year 2023 on a sad note because of the many precious lives we lost, including but not limited to over 400 between April and 2023, as well as the over 160 in the recent Christmas genocide. These unprovoked and simultaneous attacks in different villages were clearly premeditated and coordinated. Can you imagine? These series of attacks on our people are a clear case of criminality, insurgency, and terrorism, and must be seen and handled in that manner if we must succeed in halting this wanton destruction of lives and property. For the avoidance of doubt, it is a misrepresentation of facts to describe this needless and unprovoked attack on our people as a farmer-herder clash. Exactly. It's a true misrepresentation if it is described in those terms. As has always been the traditional narrative, let us call a spade a spade. This is simple genocide. Now let me use this medium again to commiserate with my dear Plateau people on these monumental killings, especially the affected communities and the families of the deceased. My heart goes out to you, and be assured that my family, the entire government, and I deeply share in your grief. We will not rest on our oars, but we will tirelessly collaborate with the federal government to end these tragedies and bring succor to affected persons and communities. As a mark of honor for the memory of the deceased, I wish to declare a week of mourning from 1st January to 8th January 2024. During this period of mourning, flags will fly at half-mast. That is good. So I urge all citizens to use these days for intense prayers to seek the intervention of the Almighty God in defending our territories and against wicked men that have risen against us. I wish to plead with our Muslim clerics to dedicate Friday, 5th January 2024, and our Christian clergy to use Sunday 7th January 2024 as a special prayer day for lasting peace to reign or to return to the Plateau state. Monday 8th January 2024 will be our official state day of mourning. So it is gratifying that despite these onslaughts, our spirits are not broken. Our resolve to defend our land and prosper therein has remained unshakable. I am therefore confident that 2024 will reveal our inner strength and resilience in the face of these tribulations. This is when a governor, a living governor, is speaking. That is it. The governor said that despite the gloomy end of 2023, the state has recorded some tangible gains starting from 29th May 2023 when we were sworn into office. So what this governor is saying, he has addressed the people, he has commiserated with them, and he is with them all the way. And he has said that what is happening, if it is described as a farmer header clash like it has always been the traditional way of describing it, that it is a lie. It is a lie. It is misrepresentation. The truth is that it's a simple genocide. The plan was well orchestrated, planned and coordinated by the perpetrators, and the perpetrators had to be brought to book. Okay, now the question is, can they do that? Can they do that? Okay, so they're talking about, he had declared 8 days of mourning, and in this period, the state flag, all flags in the state will fly half and not full, to recognize and pay the last respect to those who have been or who have lost their life in the center of the terrorism. Quite a very bad situation, I tell you. So the state has been thrown into mourning, and that is how they're going to run till 8th of January. Now, what I want to bring out here is that in the state broadcast, the governor recognized all the issues in the state, but the national broadcast, the president did not recognize all those key events that took place in the country, which is a very bad one. We can mark the difference. We can actually mark the difference. Okay. There's a comment here from somebody. Someone said, "Your Excellency, you are very correct. My concern is, why are the perpetrators not being arrested or confronted by our security? Are they spirits that cannot be trailed? Something is definitely amiss. Organize state security vanguard and arm them with the poisonous arrows for a start." Arm them with poisonous arrows for a start. The question has been the problem. Why is it that nobody is bringing these perpetrators to book? Because they are Fulanis, and the Fulani sponsors are in government, while the Fulani actors are in the forest and in the villages causing the mayhem. That is exactly the Fulani way of overcoming and overpowering any dynasty, and that is what they want to do in Nigeria. But are we going to fold our hands and see them, walk away with that wicked act? I think a time is coming very soon. All of this will stop. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment in this regard.